It's time to do battle. This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and is in the BFL Pro Welterweight division. And this bout is also sponsored by GoDaddy.com. Visit GoDaddy.com, the world's largest domain register. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man stands 6 feet tall, weighed at 170.3 pounds, with a pro record of 4-2. Fighting out of Iron City Muay Thai in Vancouver, BC. Please welcome Dejan Mustard Kajic. Fighting out of the red corner, this man stands 6 feet 1 and weighed at 170.3 pounds with a pro record of 1-0. Fighting out of Universal MMA in Vancouver, please welcome Leo Xavier. Your referee in charge of this bout is Jaron Villel.
We've gone over the rules in the back. If you'd like to touch gloves, do so now. Come out ready to fight.
Leo Xavier, Dan Kajic. We're going to see Leo probably have his toughest test to date, I would say, being that there is a weight cut involved here to a weight class that is not the one he normally competes at.
Now you're talking about a calm guy too. Leo Xavier he just exudes poise and confidence and just calm. He's a very mellow dude, even in real life.
He did fight at 170, and you see that spinning capoeira-esque style kick there almost. He has fought at 170 before, of course, taking the title at 185 from Micah Brakefield, though. Shoots in for the takedown on Dan Kajic.
Well, he's thinking that Kajic
Iron
is
City
a
Muay
kickboxer.
Thai might be playing in his head a little bit here for Dan Kajic's abilities, and he's looking to step over and trap both legs quickly with his long, long reach with the legs. You know, the reach in the hands is one thing, but what we don't measure in MMA, and we should, is the reach in the legs. It can mean a lot when it comes to being able to grapevine, being able to set hooks, and also, obviously, being able to kick.
And this is the thing about Leo. I mean, he looks like a tall, lanky guy, but don't get it wrong. He tears people apart.
I'm making this similarity, and I don't want to, come out too off base, but it is an Anderson Silva type-esque frame. It's just whether he can start to use it the same way where, he is landing and throwing all these unorthodox strikes, and he's already starting to get there. You can see full back control here. He's got a one hook in. Kajic is in a little bit of trouble here.
This is not a great spot.
Not a great spot at all for Dan.
If you're Kajic, because this is absolutely where Leo Xavier
Leo's
going
to try and flatten him out here. If he can get that left hook in underneath, he might not even need it if he's tight enough on the neck.
Wow, he just walked right over him into this position.
He's just got that Fedor choke style on him. Loses it, though.
Yeah.
But the left hook is in.
There.
The left hook's in, though, now, Damon. It might be a little tougher for Dan to really scoot out that back door with both hooks in.
With 3 minutes to work with here.
Pro rounds, that's right. 5-minute rounds here for this fight and the one prior.
3 full minutes, one hook in. Black belt in jiu-jitsu. One of the best professionals Battlefield has to offer. The odds are not stacked in your favor right now.
Ooh. Just watching this little game of human chess here, and that little leg movement there by Leo Xavier to try to straighten and flatten that left leg of Dan Kajic out. Some elbows coming here to the face. Kajic looking up and seeing him coming just at the last second.
Not that I'm surprised that Kajic has lasted this long, but you got to give him credit that he's not done yet. He's in a pretty precarious position pretty fast in this fight.
He might look for it.
Hey, out the back door. Look at that.
Wow.
Good reversal.
Kajic is going to look to drop some elbows and cause some kind of bleeding here if he has the chance to. He's got that right hand blocked almost into a crucifix position here, looking for those elbows. This is where Kajic, he's got to look out for that heel hook. That heel hook's right there. Kajic, good job to get out of it.
Oh, Kajic did not want to get back onto his back again.
This is Leo's area. He's going to look to pass that left leg. Don't underestimate the jiu-jitsu of Dan Kajic, though. It's a guy that spent a long time on the mats.
Now you see Leo just leaning on him here. A lot of people don't know, I mentioned it before that it looks like nothing's really happening, but this is a tactical game. But jiu-jitsu is a very tactical game. I mean, he's waiting.
He's setting this up to try to get
movements.
that first hook, to get that second hook, to get the submission. It's human chess, it ain't checkers. The famous Denzel Washington line from Training Day. This is chess, it ain't checkers, and there's a bunch of moves to be made here, and Leo Xavier's trying to start that by sinking a single hook in against the fence here. Dan Kajic kind of looking up at the ref saying, well, I mean, what are we going to do here? He's just kind of hanging out, not doing too much.
Yeah, he's done a great job defending here.
He's got that right hand down, so the knee to the face is not available for Leo Xavier. That knee to the body is definitely available. Almost said it was Xavierable. It was that too, though, I guess.
Wow, it's late. I know.
It's late, I know. Yeah, I was going to say we're...
There you go. Kajic's got 10 seconds to work with the middle of the ring here. See if we can see some of this kickboxing everyone's been talking about.
That's right. Big right hand from Dan. There you go. Not a bad first round. Dan Kajic able to withhold the onslaught of Leo Xavier there a little bit.
Kajic has got to be feeling good about that first round.
That's right.
Okay, he had a guy laying on top of him the entire time, but he was probably in the worst possible position he's ever going to be in this entire match from a jiu-jitsu standpoint.
Absolutely.
Defended it and then got out of it. Not only got out of it, reversed it.
And was able to get to a side position, yeah. For the last time, we see one of our two gorgeous ring girls, Diana, letting us know the second round is upon us. And you know what? It's not every day that we get this platform with the microphone in front of our face. So while we have a downtime and we are past midnight on the West Coast, I want to wish my sister, Christina, a happy 25th birthday on December 8th. So I'm going to use this microphone to absolutely shamelessly shout out my younger sister and say a happy birthday to her. Whether she's watching or not, doesn't matter. And
it's not that shameless.
It's we're going to get...
It's not like you tried to plug for free pizza or something.
Well, I'll go for some of that, too, though.
Well,
how do we work that out?
You used your plug.
All right, well, whatever. Let's get back to it. We got second round coming up then, main event style.
All right,
Leo
now the guys,
Xavier, Dan Kajic.
Not a ton of effort by either guy. They're both, they got a good lather going here, but none of them look worse for wear at all.
I think the most damage taken was Dan's hairdo there in the first round. It looks like the coif is a little out of place after round one, but beyond that, everything seems to be on the up and up for both these guys.
Guy's really,
he's looking for those punches on the way in.
Neither of those guys really committing.
Oh, big elbow to the side of the head. That hurt him.
Oh,
that's close. I don't know. Oh, no, this is pro.
They're calling that
this
a
is
back
pro.
of the
Legal.
head.
Elbows are legal. That's pretty close. Little bit of talk between the two corners. That to me is a legal elbow from where he's standing, because of the fact that it's in the clinch. It's not from a mounted position, 12-6. That is an elbow in a stand-up position, and it's unfortunate here. Leo looks to be in quite a bit of trouble. I think the fight's over. I don't know if it's going to be a no contest or a decision.
Dan Kajic is saying it was to the side.
I'd like to see a replay of that because the fight's not over.
Fight's not over. They're calling for the
doctor's
doctor.
in having a look. Rocked Leo Xavier right away.
Well, it was really, really hard.
And I'm not sure. Gonna stand here and see exactly what the outcome is.
You got it, right. There you go. Say it one more time, write it down.
Right now we're just waiting for the official from the judges and the officials at cage side. You know what? Let's throw it into the ring for the official decision. Here is Jeff Gentile.
No, wait. So, Jaron, let's get the fighters.
Yeah, sure. Are you bringing it in?
To the back of the head unintentionally.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, real quickly, Dan, you know what? Just come on in. Leo, please stick around. We're going to talk to you just for a second. Dan, obviously, it was unintentional. You hate to see a fight end that way.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel bad because we try to put on a good show for the fans, and you guys seem to make a good atmosphere for everybody to come out, have a good time. So I just feel bad we couldn't live up to everybody showing up here. So I wish we could put a better show.
And obviously, you understand it was an unintentional elbow, unintentional, landed to a bad place, back of the head. Again, it was not your intention. It happens in fighting.
It happens, man. I just hope he's not injured. I'm just here to hurt him, not injure the guy, if that makes any sense. So if he's actually injured because of it, I feel bad. I'm here to hurt him. He's here to hurt me, but we don't want to injure anybody else. We're going to come back, train again, and hopefully if the Battlefield wants it, I'd love to give him a rematch. He's a tough opponent, strong, technical guy on the ground, so I'd love to get another shot at him. So,
well, January 18th at the River Rock in Richmond, that's our next fight. Perhaps a rematch?
No injuries, no nothing. Training camp went good. My other teammate, Ash, put on a good show, so I'm down to come back, train again, and put on a show for the guys again. So hopefully you guys have me back.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, put it up for Dan Kajic. Leo, are you still here? All right, so we might see Leo Xavier January 18th, Dan Kajic in the rematch. Unfortunately, folks, it sucks, but it happens every once in a while. Illegally placed elbow, but unintentional, and the referee had no choice but to stop it.